And who's casting with me?
It's a good question. You have to find someone.
Yeah, you're now hosting me. Okay.
It works. Have fun on Pox's stream. Thanks for watching.
Yep. And fuck David.
Oh, I need to leave in 15 minutes. I haven't even showered. Let's be real.
That's pleasant.
Fuck. Okay, good talk, Anthony.
Good talk, good talk. Alright, I need someone to call me on Skype, or I'll go crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up on you.
No, don't. Stay. Just stay. You don't need to work.
See you.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Yeah, where's Spook? I need Spook. Alright, let's get a game and hopefully a co-caster in the next few minutes. No? Wow, I'm so alone. Hopefully we'll get NXZ versus King Kong, which should be a good game. Um, Here we go, here's this. Alright, someone's on the way, I think. And we don't have to listen to me constantly, driving myself mad, and everyone else as well, I'm sure. Where is it? Come on, Chincast. Wow, are you real Chin?
This is real Jin. This
Wow.
is real Box.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So honoured.
I feel so honoured as well.
Alright, are you on SEA?
Yeah, let me just get into the group. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. There you are. That's also the wrong thing.
My stream title didn't update. What's going on here?
Jesus, where's me?
Alright, thanks for the offer, Nem. If someone can on the stream can let me know if our audio is
There
balanced,
it is.
that'd be nice.
Alright, I'm in the
There you are.
Championship Series.
Suggest a game. Yeah, stream titles should be updated now. I mean, GPD Clan War is pretty close, right?
So how are the brackets going anyway? Oh, the winner of this versus Law.
Something like that. The bracket stopped working for me for some reason. I don't know what happened. Oh, there we are. It's back now. Sandbelts is good apparently. That's good. Just trying to get you into this game.
That's fine. Just... should be able to close that off.
Yeah, add me a real ID so you can just jump in.
Shit. There we go. My fan's blowing into the mic.
Alright, well maybe we should just commentate their conversation instead.
Yeah, I know, it's actually a good conversation. It's about GSL and all of that. Screw the game. Here. Should be fine.
And we're going. At last. That was only like a 15-minute wait. That's pretty standard, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty standard these days.
Only lost half the viewers. That's good. And we have a good gold vs diamond. Fits the GPD Clan War theme quite well.
I know. Normally it's the other way around.
Alright. So, another Zerg vs Zerg.
Standard C style.
Pretty standard, yeah. Especially once you start getting up the top end.
Are there actually any others?
There are a few Protosses.
Oh, the lower bracket's still going quite well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the bracket. I haven't looked at it in a while, but I think we're getting towards the end of today's games.
Yeah, just updating.
Anyway, no one's getting too crazy this game. 9 overlords from both.
Yeah. Just why you have to wait for the gas timings, I guess.
Yep. Hatch timings, pool timings, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how freaking real life casters do this.
Just talk.
Just absolutely talk about nonsense.
Just fill it with nonsense. Yeah, that's what normally happens.
Yeah, it's how Artosis and Tasis do it so well, I guess.
Yep. It's all about the nonsense.
So both look like they're going to go hatch first.
Yep, that's pretty standard stuff. Although it could be pull first. Yep, that's pull first from Manic Z. King Kong's doesn't really care. He's just going to go hatch first.
Pretty ballsy.
Yep.
On this map, it's two-player map. But normally you don't see this map in any games. It's normally always vetoed.
Yeah, certainly in non-mirror matchups, it's very popular to veto. In Zerg vs Zerg, it doesn't really matter that much. It pretty much plays out similarly to how any small map would. Although the gold bases having this exposed behind is a little bit weird.
Yeah, it's. I guess the boards attempt trying to actually take it because you can get attacked from 4 different angles.
Yep. But hatch pull gas from King Kong. It's going to put him in a nice position. Probably about a 1 drone lead is what you normally get from hatch first against pull first. So it's a small lead, but it's not a huge deal.
Yeah, I've always wondered what's the difference between doing hatch or pull first. Now I know.
Like the main advantage of a hatch first in this matchup is that you get the creep up at the natural faster. So if there's an attack coming, like not a 9 pull, but something later like a 14-14, then you can get a spine and you can get your queens up at the natural very fast.
Oh yeah.
Whereas if you go pull first, you sort of have to make the spine in the main and try and walk it down, and it tends to walk down just as the lings run into your base, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it tends to go run all the way back.
Yeah. Gets a bit messy sometimes. But yeah, Ryan XZ just opted for the pull first to be safe against the 9 pull, and against King Kong, that's a pretty good decision.
Yeah. King Kong's already got his speed actually on the way.
Yep. So that faster gas lets him get the speed started faster.
And taking 1 drone off gas.
Yep. So he knows that he's almost certainly got a faster gas against somebody who went pull hatch. So he doesn't need to rush for the Baneling nest as fast as possible.
Oh, there's a Bane nest actually straight away.
Yep. Not as fast as he could have got it, but fast enough. And we'll probably see Ryan get another one of his own as soon as he has the 50 gas. And he does start a spine actually, so he's playing very defensively.
Yeah, I wouldn't have the balls to even trying to be aggressive against King Kong.
Yeah, he's ended up 4 drones ahead from that later gas.
Oh.
That's quite nice. I'm not sure if there's a big round of drones I was about to say, but actually it's a big round of lings from King Kong. He's getting aggressive. 26 lings on the way. So he's going to go for some ling bane pressure here. So this spine is going to end up being very valuable for NXZ.
Yeah, he's going to try and clean out all the overlords. But I think this one overlord's just going to pick up the first round.
Yeah, he does spot those lings coming. So he's got a little bit of a warning here. But his Bane Nest isn't finished yet, so he can't start morphing Banelings. And so this earlier gas from King Kong is really going to make this attack quite strong. This 1 spine is good, but the ramp isn't blocked. The lings could go into the main if they want to. Instead, he's just target firing the spine. And that's a good decision, I think. He's going to get it for sure.
4 Banes getting morphed on the ramp.
Yeah.
But he can just target down this hatchery.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be able to get it. Given that he's got his own Banelings morphing in, so close.
Yeah.
He should be able to do it if he has the right microcontrol. Here we go. Nice splitting on the Banelings from King Kong. He does lose a lot of links to those Banelings though, and this is close. He's gonna get it.
Down,
nicely done.
Oh, and 2 Banes get into the main and kill.
Oh wow, what did they kill?
I think
He's
they
killed
killed.
10 drones total. That's a big deal. And King Kong is now even on drones and has killed the natural hatchery. That's almost like checkmate. It takes
Yeah.
so long to rebuild that hatchery to get that econ back that King Kong can pretty much just get a small econ lead with his natural mining and then just keep making units.
Sure, that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
uh,
So that's what, your banelings being 5 seconds later than you need them can cost you in this matchup.
I know. I've always
Pretty
hated
brutal.
TPC for that at one point. So yeah, King Kong's just going to drone up behind all this.
Yep.
Get both gases.
And he's already 10 drones ahead. He's making another 5. And all he needs to do is just stay alive, basically.
Yeah, and
And he has
I think
detected
that's
banelings already.
He made a hive, layer and cancelled it.
And he's going
And-
roach instead. I'm
yeah.
not really sure what his plan is at this point.
Probably just prey, I guess.
Yeah. Like, it almost feels like you should just Ling Bane all in, but even that's pretty unlikely to work. And we see that King Kong has like 8 banelings prepared for it, so it probably wouldn't work.
Nah.
But yeah, there's pretty much no good move for NXZ at this point. It looks like he's just going to play defensively, which is always sort of the best shot you have at a comeback, but we'll see how it goes for him.
Yeah, he's killing the rocks. Hopefully trying to get third, maybe.
Yeah. 45 drones to 27, it's not looking good.
Oof.
And King Kong just walking his banelings in.
He's going to probably get one donation.
And he's going to get... Oh, he gets like 3 drones, I think, if he gets this one. 2
yeah.
drones.
2 drones.
Not bad. Bunch of links as well.
Um,
And I mean, King Kong
wow,
now
he's-
has his roach upgrades on the way, his lair almost done, he's taking the gold base.
damn. Yeah, King Kong's just flying away with this
Yep.
map.
And now his roach production is starting. So NXZ has a slight army lead right now, but as soon as these roaches hatch for King Kong, he'll be fine.
God, it's scary.
Yeah.
Oh, he is going to lose one Overlord, which actually is going to supply block him for a little bit.
Yeah, so maybe NXZ can cancel this gold base?
Uh,
How many roaches are out for King Kong? He has 10 out and another 7 in production. He should be fine. Focusing
Yeah.
down banelings. Oh, these banelings.
Four
Just goes for the
banes.
spine there with the banes, but he doesn't have enough roaches to actually win the fight against King Kong's roaches, I don't think.
12.
Yeah, these reinforcements are going to be perfect defense for King Kong.
Yeah, he's going to stay.
Yep, no problem. And this is probably going to be the GG from NXZ.
Yeah, third base is up.
Yeah. I don't think he's spotted the gold base yet, so maybe he doesn't know about it, but just failing this attack, he should know that he's far behind on drones.
Yeah, like you said, speed on the way, +1 on the way. Oh, he's
I mean, these
12
links
leads are actually.
he keeps pushing King Kong back, but ultimately having double the economy, King Kong production is going to eventually hold. And here we see the attack drying up, and the GG comes out from NXZ. So really tight early pressure there from King Kong, and yeah, pretty much won the game immediately by killing that
Yeah.
hatchery.
Yeah, that's hatchery. Once that was gone, it was just pretty much game.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, I think Zeb was actually in the lead of workers until that was natural and all that, and then King Kong just ran away.
Yep. Can't really lose your natural hatchery and expect to stay in the game very well.
I've had that happen to me many times as well.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you know what the next map is?
It is apparently King Sejong.
I'm going to miss this map when it goes, actually. It's probably one of my favourites.
It's pretty nice, yeah.
It's Hosa. Exit. Okay, so let's see if we get any cheesy activity from both players.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see King Kong throwing the 9 pull.
Yeah.
He's ridiculously effective with it. Like, it doesn't matter if you've got what is normally considered a build order advantage. He always knows exactly the right way to play it out to keep you scared and get himself back into a long game, or to just kill you straight up sometimes. Like, King Kong's 9 pull is one of the scariest things in the sea scene, if you ask me. And it looks like we're gonna have double 9 pull, so this could be interesting. Could be very interesting.
I might just finish this game. Alright. Oh, actually, both are going for the 9 pull.
Yep.
Wow.
So a lot of this is going to come down to what variants of the 9 pull they do. I honestly can't remember which ones beat which ones. I haven't played seriously in so long. But
Yeah, I can't actually. Both are going for the same thing. Actually, no.
nah, so the NXZ is taking the gas, whereas it looks like King Kong's opting for the macro 9 pull. I think this normally puts. I don't know. See, on one hand, the gas feels like it's better because you get that tech up, and you have speed or banelings while your opponent doesn't. But
Yeah.
often if the gasless player works out what's going on early enough, they can sort of play out of it as a macro build and expand with queens and lings, and just play it like a normal gasless defense, and it sort of works sometimes. So I think it's going to come down to the individual players, and I think King Kong's going to come out ahead.
Just
like
just
honestly,
that.
if the builds were reversed, I would reckon, yeah, King Kong would still come out ahead.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to get the Bane there, so.
Yep, so it's the 9 pull Bane from NXZ.
And we have the Queen coming out.
Yeah, so the Queen is so fast with this build, and Queen's like exactly what you want against the Banelings. So I'm not sure how well this will do for Ryan.
Tank their shots and everything. Both players are just going to run past each other with wings.
Yeah, I don't think they actually spotted each other at all yet. They do see that they don't have neither of them expanded though, so they should know that something like this is going on.
Yeah.
It's a very symmetrical game map at this point. Ooh.
Does lose 2 links straight away.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake by NXZ there.
The Queen's out in force for tanking.
Yeah, now King Kong goes straight into the main to fight the drones, whereas NXZ is going to morph the Banelings. Does need to fight with a few drones here, but he should clean it up okay.
Oh, yeah,
No
just.
problem. Got a lot of red lings though, he needs to fight with drones or they're going to die quickly. Oh, more lings hatch is fine. Meanwhile, he's morphing 4 Banelings over at King Kong's base, so now King Kong needs his micro control. But given that he has a queen here, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, 2 Banes,
2 Banes dead already, and the queen will get another one.
Oh,
yeah, just.
one will get him.
And this one Baneling can injure a few drones, but can't kill any. Meanwhile, King Kong has taken NXZ down to 9 drones, or maybe NXZ just stayed at 9 drones, I'm not really sure.
I'm not too sure.
But either way, King
Speed
Kong
up.
has a 4 drone advantage. So that's, when it's 9 against 13, 4 drones is a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, another drone.
Yeah. And so King Kong's getting the spine just to stay secure against the follow-up all in. And he's getting speed, which is what is really going to allow him to get back on the map and be assertive. Ooh, King Kong target firing the Bailing there, taking a lot of hits from these links. He's going to lose his queen. That's a pretty big deal.
Oh, is he?
He
Yeah.
does lose the queen just barely. But does Ryan, like NXZ, really have a follow-up attack? Not really. He's got like 6 lings coming, but 6 or 7 lings is not really going to do anything when there's a spine crawler in the mineral line.
Yeah. Once King Kong gets the speed up and range, should be pretty hard.
Yeah. And NXZ isn't even mining gas, so he doesn't have the option to morph a bunch of Banelings right now. If you're just making lings against lings and your opponent has more drones, it's not going to work out well for you. So I'm not sure what his plan is at this point.
There goes a Bane nest.
Yeah, NXZ tries to cancel it, but yeah, he knows it's over. GG's out.
That was well defended by King Kong.
Yep. Very well defended. And that's a 2-0, right? I'm pretty sure it's still best of 3.
Yeah, I think it's all best of 3s.
And so King Kong moves on to the upper bracket final against Law. Which I guess we can cast next, hopefully.
Yeah, if both players are ready, might as well.
But yeah, no big surprise there. King Kong just pretty much kills everyone, every time.
He's just a sea killer. Kills everyone and anything.
Yep.
If it's not Pig, it's pretty much King Kong. Both strong players.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the lower brackets, actually, see how that's going. So we have Death and Frustration playing Vivid versus the winner of Sadhu and Az. Wally playing the winner out of Run Amok and Yours. So yeah, the lower brackets still got a fair while to go, actually.
Yeah, I didn't know what the qualification point is at the lower bracket, do you?
No,
Right.
because I think I was watching Fenner and he said he's already qualified.
Yep.
So, how many players are actually qualified for tomorrow? All up?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Frustration is one up at the moment. I'm insane.
Alright. More ZVZ, just in case you hadn't had enough yet.
You never have enough ZVZ. It's a bloodline of Australia.
Yep. So Lord's been playing pretty well today.
Yeah, he has to get to the finals. Who's he actually played?
He took out Fenner, I think.
He's taking Sato. Frustration. No, sorry, no, he didn't. Demi Love, he took 2-1.
Yeah.
Impressive. So let's see if any mind games are going to be coming down straight away. Or a King Kong's going to scout correctly.
Yep, definitely map hacking. 100% confirmed.
Hang on.
Guess what we have
yeah.
again?
Yeah. When you thought you've just seen enough.
Yeah. This happens a lot when these... Wait, hang on, no. This happens a lot when King Kong plays NXZ. I'm not sure about Law.
I saw Lord making the 10th Overlord, but then just cancel it and just made the spawn pool.
Yeah, changed his mind.
Yeah.
So we're going to have similar situation to last game, except this time King Kong's going to have the information advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
So Law might be in a bit of trouble depending on how he plays this out.
So I just read chat and 12 from the top bracket, winners bracket, and 4 from the lower,
Right.
if I read that correctly.
So I think the current lower bracket matches are pretty much the last ones needed to qualify then. And after that it's just seeding, something like that. Anyway, both players opting to play gasless. So this is probably going to turn into a macro game.
Yeah, they're just going to cancel each other out, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. They run across the map, they go, oh, you also have 8 lings at this exact location. Oh, but Law is going for the follow-up gas. So we might end up with a 1 base against 2 base kind of situation, we'll have to see. But King Kong did see those lings moving out, and so he's moving his lings and hiding them behind his own natural. So it looks like he might try a trap. Could be cool.
Ah.
If he manages to trap Law's lings on the ramp or something, that would be pretty sweet.
That's pretty smart, actually.
And yeah, he's got 4 lings in his main, 6 lings at his natural. If he times it right, this could be amazing.
Jeez. So much
Here
mind
goes.
games. Here we go.
Ooh, but so King Kong's a bit late moving. Okay, so I guess he's just going to put them at the bottom of the ramp and wait for Law to retreat into them. Here we go. Here we go. And he's trapped.
That's
Yeah.
very well played.
Stuck in the main now.
Yeah.
Then these lings are pretty much dead. They're just running, but they're going to die eventually.
He's actually going to take a nap. He's natural.
Yep. So King Kong did get a gas as well. Quite a bit later, so he's not going to have speed anywhere near when Law does. But that's probably not a huge deal, given that he's expanding, so he's going to be playing defensively anyway. Now he's moving across the map with all these lings. Might as well, since he made them. And Law's speed's still a long way off, so it's not like he's going to get trapped himself.
Oh, it's so much mind games. I never knew it'd be this much.
But King Kong's actually 6 drones behind. Law took the opportunity to drone up quite hard.
Oh,
So-
well, we did too.
While he has that expansion, he really needs to get droning to stay in the econ game. So I feel like
wow.
this attack from Law could be effective. Given how low King Kong's drone count has stayed for so long, he might just be, behind in terms of total income.
He does have his own Bane as King Kong as well.
Yep.
And he's also drained up.
And
5
yeah,
Banes
obviously
King
a lot
Kong.
of it is going to come down to the micro, but he's morphing an aggressive Baneling in here, and I think he's going to want to cancel that when he sees all these lings. Oh, maybe he's going to try and bait them into the Bane. Hope he's not watching. Oh, Law's watching. What a shame. That's a lot of Banelings now for King Kong though, so he should be fine against this.
He's just going to go for the middle line. Oh, no, maybe. He's going to go for the queen.
Oh, he's gonna get some drones here.
Oh,
Law's not running. Oh, he's running now, but gets one hit off and the lings clean them up nicely. Nice focus fire from King Kong. And wow, King Kong's just gonna kill him. I didn't even understand what just happened.
wait, oh my god. Oh, holy
I think that's it.
Nice.
7 drones left.
Jesus.
So,
That's.
alright, apparently King Kong's like, well, I'll expand and I'll kill you at the same time.
I don't know how he did it. That was.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
Good. He's good at the game. Good at
Yeah,
StarCraft.
He's.
That's how it works.
So he's going to be trying to pick up some Banelings as well.
Yeah. And this is sort of like a last-ditch effort to make something happen, but given that he's got like 3 lings to support his 6 banelings with, I don't know what this is really going to do. And some detonations on nothing there.
The micro, so intense.
Yeah. King Kong's just sort of like, okay, attack my hatchery with your 1 Zergling, I don't care. And pop,
yeah,
GG. King
Well
Kong
played.
takes the first map very convincingly. And apparently it's raining sideways, I need to close my windows.
Is it that bad? I had that problem yesterday.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see if we actually have a proper game. Nightpool Master it is.
Mate, that was pretty proper.
Actually, yeah. CC, yeah. If it goes past 20 minutes in a ZVZ, it starts to get boring.
Something's gone wrong. Been roach headbutting for far too long at that stage. Alright, so I'm going to get very controversial and predict King Kong to win 2-0.
I'll strongly agree with you on that one. Just because it's King Kong. Alright. Oh, we gave it 6 pool. No. That's good. Let's see if we have anything out of the ordinary straight away.
I would not be surprised to see another 9 pull. It is. I mean, I'd say it's probably King Kong's strongest opening.
No, we actually
But
going to
no,
have
wow.
a macro game.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Wow.
But then it comes down to gas times and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, a hatch first can turn very aggressive very quickly if it wants to, but we're not seeing 9 pulls, that's what we can say. Just for something new.
Alright. So there's really nothing to commentate about so far.
Yeah, how are your holidays?
Weren't too bad actually. New Year's Eve was a blur completely. Because my parents were away for like 3-4 days, so I had the house to
Right.
myself. And all that. Yourself?
Yeah, pretty good. I just went to visit my parents and had mostly a quiet time, but yeah, just a nice relax. Which is what it should be if you ask me.
Yeah.
But yeah, both hatch first here. Looks like King Kong's choosing to play it safe and get the 15 pull after his 15 hatch. Whereas
smart.
Law is going all out and is going gas before pull. And that's going to turn out very well for him. So King Kong's build here is just to be safer against 9 pulls. It's still hard to hold a lot of them, but it's easier than if you do what Law's doing. But of course, since Law isn't getting 9 pulled, he's going to have this fast leveling speed, which will let him take control of the game. Possibly. Of course, he is up against King Kong, so maybe King Kong will just take control of the game anyway, because he doesn't care whether you have speed or not. Just magic.
Pure magic.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. CPU is 62 degrees at the moment. It's not liking.
Yeah.
So we have the pull for King Kong finishing just a little bit. And we have
he's going for the Spore Crawler rush. So he's going to try and snipe the Overlord with his Spore Crawler. This is very cute.
Wow, that's
I
seen
guess he's tested the timing, and he knows that it works. But it seems unlikely to me. I think it looks to me like this Overlord's going to get away in time. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's going to be close.
Yeah,
I think it takes like 4 shots from a Spore Crawler, maybe 6 now to kill an Overlord. But I think it's going to get away. Yeah, it's not even going to get shot once, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, once.
One.
Too bad, King Kong. So if that Overlord was like a
That's a
couple of...
right idea. It's a quite smart idea, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I might use that.
And so now what you do is you walk the Spore Crawler across the map and try and snipe their Overlords in their base.
Wow.
And I'm not even kidding.
Does it work? I'm interested.
It doesn't work, but it like distracts them and they have to have something to deal with it, right? Like if all they have is queens, then they literally can't stop you, I think. So it actually is a threat that they have to react to in some way.
Wow.
It's pretty cute.
It's just going to take a fair while for it to slowly get over there.
Yeah, it does take its time. It's pretty funny. Anyway, both players getting their baneling nests. Law's tech is a little bit faster, as we said, from that gas opening. But it doesn't look like he's planning to make that much use of it. He's making 8 lings. We'll see if there's any more.
Yeah. We have a double gas.
12 lings. Oh, and double gas. Wow. This might be a Tiger Bane or something similar from Law. Just going to go crazy on banelings.
King Kong actually. We're going to layer.
Yeah, this is King Kong's heading straight for mutas. I think what Law's doing could work out here.
He's
He
just
doesn't even
gonna
care
run
about
past
the Spore Crawlers. Yeah, he doesn't care. It looks like he's evacuated all his Overlords outside his creep, so he really just doesn't care at all. Although, you know, there are going to be still ones popping out of his hatcheries that he has to care about.
Yeah.
But yeah, and here we have the
banes.
massive baneling all in from Law. I like this choice. This could work. But of course, King Kong has pretty good micro control. Oh man. That's going to be a lot of injured banelings.
Yeah.
King Kong might just pop these if Law doesn't split them properly. Oh no, no split from Law, none at all. That's pretty disappointing. And he does
Yeah, the
break.
injection that.
Barely breaks the spine crawler, but there's enough banelings here from King Kong that he should be fine. He's got another spine finish as well.
Wow.
But
So the
Law doesn't need to do that much damage. Like, Law's even on drones. He just needs to, you know, do something. Of course, if he does nothing and they sort of equalize, then this lair tech is going to mean Law's in trouble from the mutas. But the Spire hasn't started yet, so
Yeah, no Spire.
yeah, he's got a long time.
He's-
He's got a long time to break King Kong, and he's
He's
trying. That's another.
trying.
That's another lot of banelings, 14 banelings. So if he splits them better than the last lot, I think he can do a lot of damage here. Because King Kong really doesn't have that much. He's got like 5 defensive banelings. And they're the split, much better split from Law this time.
He's only got one more defense bailing actually.
Yeah, this is good, this is good, this is really good. He's gonna get a bunch of drones, watch this. Boom!
Oh my god.
Beautiful. And the Queens are gonna go down too, I think. Oh, really nice. I think that's it. I think the Law's won. That's massive drone damage. 30 to 25. And the Spire still hasn't started. King Kong still has no real advantage from this lair. I think if Law just keeps pressing the attack, he can win.
Yeah. Sounds like this should die.
Now, where is that Spore Crawler? I forgot about the Spore Crawler. I think it died.
Yeah, I think I last saw it trying to get up into the main.
Rest in pepperoni, Spore Crawler. Alright, Law's going for it again. Come on, split those banelings. Just pull 2 and... Alright. Alright, he's just going to trade
I
links
think
for
King
it.
Kong
looks
is just
like.
going to try and defend as hard as he can until the
Yeah, now
Spires
his
come.
Spire is almost halfway done now. Law needs to start getting things done again because... Sure, he may be ahead on drones, but if King Kong just gets like 5 mutas out, that can do a hell of a lot.
Yeah, because he's got all these overlords as well.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to pick off.
And yeah, mutas are pretty good against Ling Bane, believe it or not. Banes at least, anyway.
Yeah.
Lings tend to outrun them, but... Here we go, Law's coming in for his next attack.
Bane's still in there.
Yeah, but King Kong keeps morphing defensive Bane, so I think he can hold this as long as his control is good, which it normally is.
We got another round coming in,
Yeah, and these Banelings do nothing at all, they don't even damage the spine that much.
but we have another round.
Follow up
Zerglings
Lings, he's
coming
going to get this spine crawler if he focuses it, but those Banes are pretty close to him.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll get it now.
I think Law should have saved us a little bit more and gone for a massive Baneling attack, but it's hard to say. The mutas are now in production, so the timer is rapidly ticking to its close.
Yeah, we have Law going for the Roach Warrior now, and take up to Hive.
A lair, yeah, but it's really not going to help him.
Nah, unfortunately Roaches do not shoot up.
Yeah, and he's now behind on drones as well. So I think once he sees these mutas, he's going to have to pretty much say, I need to kill you, or I'm in.
Yeah, he's already spotted, making 4.
He's making the spore crawlers, yeah, so he knows what's going on. Now he basically needs to use these lings to counterattack and try and keep the mutas at home for a bit. Try and get his overlords home, because if he loses all his overlords that are on the map, then that's a lot of money to replace them.
Yeah, I hate versing mutas when I go Roaches, it's such a pain.
Yep. But yeah, the overlords
he's
are dying. Law needs to do something. I don't know what he's doing. He's got all these lings, he's got all his gas bank, he should just go down and go for another massive baneling attack.
But we do have these 2 Banes running.
I guess he's waiting for the mutas to go further away from home, but... You know, as time goes by, King Kong's making more spines, he's getting more banelings. Things are getting harder and harder for Law. Law has managed to even up the drone count, but... Might still be pretty tricky to get anything done when you don't have that anti-air. And the mutas are still just hanging around at home, fending off Law's lings. So this might stabilize. Law is trying to get his 3rd up. I'm not sure if he can hold that at this stage. He only has, I think, the 2 queens. Just the 2 queens. So if the mutas do come over here, they'll be able to kill this hatchery. The question is, can King Kong hold the Ling counter-offensive without his mutas? And it looks like he can because a bunch of the Lings died.
Just these 2 Banes.
Yeah. And there's so few Lings left now that King Kong has nothing to worry about. He can hold this with these 3 mutas, while his other mutas go into neither 3rd of Law.
Yeah.
He will have to cancel this, I think. Nah, Law doesn't even force the cancel.
Yeah. Law's 3rd's not going to get up at all.
Yeah. And from here, you pretty much just play the contain game. You just say, well, if you want to get your 3rd, you need to build, like, you know, loads of queens or hydras.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you just drone up your own 3rd and transition to roaches yourself, and it's pretty hard for Law to get back in this game properly.
King Kong's going to transition to roaches actually as well.
Yep.
While playing.
Yeah, so you just make
Okay.
a few mutas to really annoy your opponent and keep them contained, and then you go back to the units that actually fight well. Now these roaches from Law are going to deny this third, so that's nice. But it's still only like a stopgap measure. He has nothing at home developing. He's still just trying to take his third with no anti-air again. So guess what's going to happen? King Kong takes his third. In fact, he actually held his third. Didn't even get cancelled. And he moves back and cancels Law's again as soon as he can. Now Law is sending these roaches around the left-hand side in a sort of an alternate path. So it looks like they weren't spotted, so the mutas aren't going to catch him. So they will be able to kill this third base most likely. But I don't know if that's enough to get him back in the game properly when there's a massive cloud of mutas now.
Yeah, that third's not getting up at all.
Yep, cancelled. Bam. I mean, with this many mutas, you can just about start fighting spore crawlers if you want to. And it looks like King Kong's instead just donating some. Feel sorry for Law, I guess. But yeah, he's going to snipe some queens. He'd probably snipe the Roach Warren if he finds a sweet spot there. Yep.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, these roaches are coming into the third of King Kong. It looks like he'll get 2 queens and maybe the hatch as well. So that's pretty nice counter damage from Law. But I don't know if he can, you know, really transition out of this properly. And oh, the roaches of King Kong are now out and they fend that off. And this is where Law's like, well, bugger.
Yeah.
Like, he's now behind on roaches, and he also doesn't have the ability to deal with the mutas. It's big trouble.
Yeah.
He does have a big roach reinforcement pack coming across the map, but the mutas are just going to come home and deal with it. And he's got roach reinforcements of his own.
Got like a decent amount of roaches now. No, he's going to defend this pretty decently.
Yep, and there's the concave. And with these mutas over the top, Law's just like, well, I'm going to fight to the death and say GG.
Yep. Well played by King Kong.
And King Kong takes it 2-0, winning the upper bracket finals. Nicely done.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing. Scary as well.
Yep.
Let's have a look now. So yeah, that's King Kong for the day, winning 2-0.
Yeah, I'm not sure if... I guess is there a finals bracket? Like the winner of the lower bracket might come up. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So there's a double best of 3 thing at the end. So King Kong still plays the winner of the losers bracket if he can be bothered hanging around that long. It looks like we've got Psyarch Frustration coming up. Where's Psyarch?
Let's so frustration 2-0 death. Relmark and yours is still going.
Apparently, yeah. Well, he's just sort of sitting around waiting.
Yeah. Arca, wasn't he in the... I saw him being casted before.
Yeah,
Against... Yeah, Annex said that's right.
Yeah, Runamok's probably just making tanks and ravens and turrets. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it sounds like a game I did not want to cast.
If you wait through them, they have some really entertaining moments.
True.
But generally, it's best to watch the highlight reel, where you get like the gas first openings with the exciting drops and stuff, and then you sort of fast forward, and then you get like the Hunter Seeker missiles blowing up tens of thousands of worth of gas in one shot.
Yeah.
And
then you get you just gotta try and improvise, I guess. Like what was it? Zombie Grub baking pancakes. There was a game going.
Oh yeah, I remember there was some. Was it like a Total Biscuit cast where you just put on some smooth jazz for a while?
Yep.
Just sort of relax, sit back.
Go to the shops, I guess.
Yeah, just alt tab for a while. Keep streaming, but
let the observer just do all the work.
Yeah. Alright, so we should have frustration against Sayab pretty soon. A Protoss versus Terran. Still haven't seen a single Protoss versus Zerg yet.
I know, that's quite rare in the sea scene. Unless you get like Pez versus Igers.
Yeah, well, like Pez and Fido aren't playing for some reason, so we're kind of missing the normal Protoss talent in this
Yeah,
qualifier.
Pro's currently overseas somewhere, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, from what I saw of the sign-ups, it's pretty much a bunch of Zergs and frustration.
Easiest way to put it.
And, you know, a bunch of other people that I should mention because they're good as well, but I can't be bothered. Death's pretty good. Some other people that I can't remember.
Alright. Let's have a look. Losers, so. Yeah, that's the only game I can see at the moment that's pretty much ready. I think Vivid as a client. Wow. Law's got like the longest wait at this moment. No, actually, sorry, King Kong, because he's got to wait for everyone.
Yeah, he's at the tops now, so he just sort of sits there forever. And ever.
Like I said, just might as well go to the shops. Do some
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. This is the point where you like have dinner. Alright, frustration against Sayak, our vetoing, so should be ready to go in a minute or two. I'm going to be right back.
Let's see what's on here.
Alright, next map is getting ready to go.
Wait, we're not gonna have a ZVZ. Jeez, what's
Crazy.
happening?
Not a
This is
single Zerg in sight. It's crazy nonsense.
Oh yeah, TVP. Jesus. uh,
exciting new matchups.
I know. I don't know how I'm going to cast this properly. I'm scared.
It's just like say, oh, the Oracle is going to do damage, and then say, oh, it didn't do any damage, or you could also say, oh, the Oracle did lots of damage, and then say, oh, he's pulling his SCVs.
Poor little boys.
And that's most of it. So we have the Japanese Terran Sayak up against the, Western Australian Frustration.
Wait, who? I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Western Australian?
some truck. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's from Fremantle or Broome or something. One of them,
Yeah. He's 3 hours away. Oh,
Yep.
geez.
So he probably had to get up pretty early for this, like 8 a.m.
Yeah, I think he said something around 6:30 actually.
Oh, jeez, wow, that's pretty early for a
Yeah.
StarCraft player, right?
Yeah, because I think it kicked off at 10 o'clock New South Wales time. Yeah. You had to
Yeah,
get
yeah, it was 10 or 11. I can't remember now. I think it was 10. You're right. Yeah.
that sucked was. I was only waking up at 10 o'clock. Because I hadn't even got an account in Diamonds. So there's no way I was going to play today.
Yeah. I was
No,
thinking,
what-
I was like, I'm not going to do well, but I might play anyway. But then the registrations were already closed. So I was like, well, that's a good excuse not to play.
Yeah.
But now I'm casting the whole thing apparently.
Thanks,
I mean,
David.
I'm so happy to be here. Yeah, fuck it, David.
God damn it, David.
So we got pretty standard stuff. Looks like a Reaper opening for Sayak. And
Have a double.
yeah, 13
gas.
gas, double 15. I mean 13 gate, double 15 gas. That's pretty standard. What isn't standard is if he
That
puts 3 probes on each. So we'll have to see how many.
Yeah, I think he might be going for a. Looks like he's going to go for a what's it called? Stargate first. The Stargate play.
It looks like it'll be an expansion, possibly into a Stargate. If he wanted to go straight for the Stargate, he'd probably have 3 probes on each. So this right now is pretty much the standard build for Protoss vs Terran to get out the early Stalker, Mothership Core, and Warp Gate when your Cyber Core finishes. You need that little bit of extra gas. But as is very standard in this matchup, we've got the single Reaper coming out from Sayak, and he pulled all but 1 SCV off gas, so it looks like he'll just go into a reactor and start Marine production here.
Yeah, pretty standard.
Yeah, very normal stuff. There's the Cyber Core finishing. Probably going to cancel the Zealot when he notices there's no eBay block. Nexus goes down, and then as he can afford them, he'll also start all the normal Protoss nonsense.
Yeah.
And Sayak's Reaper is taking an interesting path. He's checking for proxies, so being quite diligent.
Yeah.
But this SCV will get up in the natural and see the Nexus, and he'll know that he doesn't have to worry quite yet about proxies.
Yeah,
But
not just as yet.
yeah, it could be as soon as like in 1 minute though. So
Yeah, he's actually
he is still checking for pylons very diligently, actually, making sure there's no probe hidden anywhere.
Yeah, he's just going to go on patrol in front of his ramp.
Yep, and that's just the train.
Oh, hang on. There's a Twilight Council coming down.
Aha, so that's what the gas is going to be for. 3 in each now. So this could be a DT play, or I think more likely it could be a blink play. Especially on Catalina, where you have this this big exposed area at the back of your main here. There's a lot of opportunity for blink stalkers to be very, very annoying. So I would not be surprised to see somewhere between 4 and 6 gates go down to make a big blink attack.
Yeah, this Reaper's going to be coming up and probably going to... Oh, gets in unnoticed at the moment. And it is going to be blink play.
Yep.
And
but the Reaper sees it immediately.
See.
So Sayak should know exactly what's going on. We'll have to see if he's able to defend it though. I know from my experience playing Terran, the typical way I play against Blink is scout it perfectly, prepare how I think is perfectly, and then get completely crushed anyway. I'm guessing Sayak's a little better than me though, so we'll see what happens. Frustration still hasn't started his gateways. I'm not sure when the right timing for them is, but it's got to be pretty soon.
Yeah, I haven't played my Protoss in ages, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a clue. One probe has been sent out. Where's the pylon going to be?
Reaper's going for the re-scout. I really like
Make
this
sure
from Sark.
it's-
He's being very consistent with his
Oh,
scouting.
there it is. Yeah, there's
really get to see much.
3 more gateways.
Yep. And so he
And
could
a
stop here,
pylon.
or he could just keep making gateways up to like 6, I think, he can support. But given that he's... Well, he is still making probes, but it looks like it's just going to be the 4-gate blink pressure rather than the all-in variant.
Yeah, bunker's going up in the natural.
And he's got
Yeah, he's
another
actually
bunker
out.
at the high ground, which is good. And he's pushing out quite aggressively
Yeah.
here, which is really good for him right now because there's no pylon anywhere nearby. And if he can spot this one pylon, then he can deny this entire attack immediately.
Yeah.
But it looks like
Stamina-
he's playing it safe, which I think is the correct decision. This Marine is going to find the pylon though.
The blink is finished. The gateways are finishing up. Everything's coming into order. But is the attack going to work? That's the question.
Yeah, I don't really see this doing much. Given that Sayak has the bunkers in place, he has a bunch of bio out already, and it's only a 4-gate. I think Frustration is going to transition pretty quickly from this.
Yeah, he's just probably going to light aggression and, like you said, transfer out.
Yeah, and there's the 4 stalkers coming up. Pick off 1 SCV. Only takes a little bit of hull
Yeah.
damage. That's worth it. And
Oh,
this
he's
is the- this is-
actually.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. He's on the Marauders. He's got the slow, whatever it's called.
Concussive shells,
Yeah, concussive shells
Yeah.
already for them.
which is quite helpful. Doesn't help you against the blink, but obviously against just normally retreating stalkers that have already blunked recently, it's quite useful.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Frustration knows that he's not gonna, he's not gonna kill his opponent with this. The idea is pretty much to pick off what he can while keeping all his stalkers alive and transitioning it home, which he's doing with a Robo and 2 more gases. So he'll probably head for Colossus.
Yeah.
Although it might also be Charge. I don't really know.
Charge Archon maybe.
Yeah, or Templar. But I think Colossus is pretty much compulsory these days.
Yeah, I think that's standard 1A style Protoss likes these days.
Yep.
Double Forge going down as
Oh.
well.
It could be a Twilight style, I guess. Yeah, a lot of sentries coming in, so there's not going to be a Robo Bay anytime soon. So I guess it's not Colossus.
Mm.
But Sayak should be feeling pretty comfortable at the moment. Losing a couple of SCVs here, and for 1 Stalker, that's an okay trade for Frustration. But I mean, in terms of economy, the Terran is just slightly ahead because of those mules.
Yeah. Meo's OP.
Frustration is taking the 3rd base first, so he's just going to try and use this pressure to get an econ lead. But I think it's going to be pretty scary when this +1 attack and the combat shields come out with the Marines and Medivacs. That's going to be a very hard army to fight without splash damage.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, he's going to be behind 2 upgrades, no splash damage, with like gateway units and immortals against bio. That's not good for the Protoss.
Nah.
So-
I think that was one of my flaws. I kept forgetting to get the splash damage, and he is going to be moving out with this little force. Blinks away.
Frustration needs to run. So I think Frustration's game is going to be won or lost here, whether he can hold on to this 3rd base, or even just stay alive at all, really, against this push.
Yeah, hang on. Can he blink across there? No, he's actually hiding his stalkers.
Oh, he's just going to counter with the Stalkers. Interesting. So I think he is going to sack the 3rd, and he's just going to force field off his ramp while countering with these Stalkers. And I think this is a pretty good play.
Oh, no, there's
But
actually different
there's
riders.
actually plenty of defense from Sayak. Really nice. And meanwhile, this attack at the front is going to be pretty brutal. Like, obviously he can't get up the ramp if Frustration's paying attention, but he should be able to deny the 3rd. Oh, but the Frustration actually opts to engage properly. Force fields behind, the Zealots are going to work. Doing pretty good damage there, and he actually holds quite handily. And the Stalkers blink, get a medevac. Really nice play from Frustration.
Yeah, that was aggressive blink forward to
Yeah.
snuff with that feedback.
And he needs to be careful not to overcommit here, but I feel like Frustration's now in a really good spot.
Yeah, the Robo Bay does go down.
Like, despite his counter doing nothing, that's a really solid hold. Force field's pretty good unit.
Yeah. Let's see. So we do have the +1 finishing and defense for Frustration. And he's immediately going to start +2.
Yep, and that Colossus Bay is on the way.
Yeah. I guess you can do that when you're on 3 bases.
Yeah, you can do quite a lot of things when you're on 3 bases. Blink, blink, blink. Ah, free Marauder, delicious.
No.
Nah. Oh, he lives. Lucky fella. But charge is now on the way. Colossus production is about to start. And I'm guessing we'll see a Templar Archives come down pretty soon as well. Although, maybe that's getting a bit greedy. When you're ahead on Econ against the Terran, it's probably better to just beef up your army rather than trying to diversify it too fast.
Oh, we do have a Ghost Academy coming down for Arc.
Yep. That's pretty nice timing. That's going to be out well in time for any High Templar from Frustration.
Oh, he knows this. Two Mavacs are on the map. These what 6 Stalkers are going to try and spot. No, they're going back.
Yeah, I'm not sure he knows exactly where the medevacs are. But Sayak's now landed his third base, so despite having this third CC quite delayed compared to Frustration's third base, he had a lot of SCVs to transfer, so his economy is now once again in the lead, as a Terran expects to be. Well, here comes the double drop.
No external lands. Well, he's just researching just then.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mistake.
Yeah.
And that's actually going to get shot down by this drop, I think. Oh, but there's a fight at the front that Sayak does not want to be taking. But it's a good distraction.
He's actually going to lose it.
Yep, he's going to get it. And that recall does nothing.
The recall.
Yeah, and he just runs away. And then meanwhile at the front, I think this is favour for the Terran. Ooh, the force field's slightly botched there. His Immortal is probably going to go down. Nice pick up there from Sayak. Does need a boost out of here, I think, though.
Yeah.
And a nice blink forward by Frustration. He's actually not picking up. He's just going to run, so he loses a lot of this army. He does have his drop going to work in Frustration's third, but he needs to be careful not to lose too many units straight up. But it looks like he's got quite nice multitasking here, handling both of these fronts.
Yeah, the Nexus cannon doing its work.
Yeah, and Sayak just macroing really quite well behind this, compared to Frustration, who's been missing a few warpins, it seems.
Jeez, he is too. He's actually going to go up the ramp while his army just chasing.
Yeah, and Frustration was just sort of 1A across the map after that drop. And now he has a pretty substandard army over here until the Colossus and nice stuff get there. Sayak's just tearing Frustration apart here, just pulling him in every direction.
He is too. He is actually getting +3 at the moment.
Yeah, so the upgrades are an advantage for Frustration, but the army size is just really skewing in Sayak's favour here. I feel like if he just regroups and attacks with all his units together, he can pretty much win the game. And we see he's now shooting down both Colossus. And while I think Frustration can clean up this small army here, then meanwhile there's a drop in his main doing work, and Sayak has, you know, a bunch more units rallying out. Really nice work from Sayak.
Jeez, okay, game keeps having a bitch. So, let me just...
And now the Ghosts are starting to mix in, so even if there were High Templar on the way, which there aren't, there's DTs instead apparently. Very Frustration, that is. The Ghost would be able to deal with the High Templar. The DTs, probably not going to do that much since there are turrets at, I think, all the bases already. Everything except the main.
No.
Not in the main.
Oh yeah, the main, sorry.
But there is one at the natural that should spot the DTs coming in, so I think you'll be alright. And they may just be for icons anyway, we'll have to see. Oh no, he's sending a couple out. I like that.
So we have...
Got to at least try with them.
No thermal lens yet. It's still not been researched.
Wow, he actually... Okay, so apparently... Has he decided to just stop Colossus entirely?
I don't know, he's got...
It's really weird, 'cause, yeah, I feel like if he's going to do that, he should be getting High Templar, because if his plan is just pure gateway units, that's not really going to work against a fully equipped Terran.
No, and he's... Oh, this Dark Templar's going to get a few SCV kills.
Yep, DT doing some work over at the 4th base there, but this army at the front is pretty strong for Sayak here.
This... it's hard to tell.
I mean, the Immortals and Stalkers are, you know, they're doing some damage, but there's just so many medevacs that they out-heal almost anything. The Vikings are landing. Yeah. This is looking pretty grim for Frustration. Just dropping the main at the same time. The DT at the 4th hasn't been cleaned up, but it's about to be, and I think the other ones were all cleaned up already.
Oh, but we have some ghosts in here, and... Oh no, Scan does it. So it's going to go up, take down the 3rd maybe?
Yeah, and Frustration's sort of trying to stop him, but knows he can't really take a straight up fight. And this is sort of the beginning of the end for him. He can't hold this base realistically.
It's 144 to 105.
Yep.
He might clean this force up.
Yep, the GTs are going to help him. Those warpins do manage to clean that attack up, but once again, Sayak just has this constant production. Although, he just lost that medevac.
Yeah, he just picked up a Maybach, or a Viking into a Maybach. That's the first I've seen that.
Yeah, and the supply evens up quite a bit there. Losing all those Vikings is a pretty good deal. And Frustration does go back into Colossus production, but he doesn't have the upgrade, does he? Still doesn't have that thermal. I don't think he realizes either, because he's double roboing Colossus out. He needs to notice that.
Yeah,
But I mean, Frustration actually ends up even on supply almost with his 4th base alive and his 3rd base alive, which is far better than I thought was possible from that situation.
Yeah, for sure.
And so now with that upgrade lead, I think if he gets Thermal Lance, Frustration might even be ahead.
But
Sayak does have a massive bank, so yeah. I think if he threw down a few more barracks, even though he already has 8.
I wonder how long until Frustration finds out the external lance has not been researched nor done.
I think it's going to be in a big fight, and it's going to cost him dearly.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to notice otherwise.
Because he's got, 3 robotic space, so he obviously is going for that Colossus. So, and the Templar Archives is down.
Finally.
Yeah.
That's a pretty late Templar Archives, but I guess it doesn't matter that much when you're up against Ghosts already. It's just sort of giving them more things to EMP, really.
So we have this drop going.
Yeah, so a double. Well, actually, it's 2 medevacs with one medevac worth of units in it going around. But Sayak's main army is looking very scary. All it needs to complete is just more Vikings and Ghosts, which he's working on at the moment, I guess. It's actually not making too many Ghosts, but against Frustration's current army, this is very, very scary indeed. So he's moving out with another double drop around the right-hand side. I'm guessing that's going to hit the natural or maybe the back of the 4th here.
Yeah,
and he's going to try and do some more multi-prong, which worked out very well for him early, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, this one's going to go to the 4th, which has actually got all the army there, so I don't think that's going to do too much.
Yeah, first he's dropping the main.
Oh.
Yeah, Frustration does like dropping those pylons everywhere.
He does pick off the DT.
Yeah, gets the DT shrine. He's going to get these DTs that were warped in as well. And probably another pylon or gateway. Meanwhile, the drop at the 4th base forces the probes to be pulled. Gets a pylon, we'll probably pick up.
Oh, he's going to go for the 3rd as well.
And the main army gets in the 3rd. And yeah, once again, just multi-prong, pulling Frustration apart. Sayak showing how it's done. This is how you play Terran vs Protoss.
And he's going to drop in the natural as well. Just, he's everywhere.
Yep. EMP's on the Zealots.
Yes, is going up for the...
and yeah, he's just like, well, I don't need to take the main fight. I've got drops everywhere. And Frustration notices these before he actually tells them to attack. But I think Frustration might be a little frustrated right now. But at this point, yeah, Sayak just needs to make sure he gets a 5th base mining to make up for his mining, the natural mining out, and just keep dropping, and he should win the game, I reckon.
Yeah, he's pretty much maxed out against Frustrations.
140, yeah.
100, yeah.
And his 3-3 is, about a minute away from done now. Once that happens, he'll be even on upgrades with Protoss for the rest of the game.
Well,
and he's already shown he doesn't even need to be even to do very well, so...
Yeah, he's going to pick up a Rogue Spade as well.
And the Templar Archives goes down.
Let's see if he notices no thermal lance yet. Let's just see if he actually notices. Nothing.
Still hasn't noticed.
This game really hurts.
So Frustration got another Nexus up. So losing that Nexus at the front isn't the hugest deal, but his army still looks pretty inferior to me. 14 Vikings against 3 Colossus without Thermal Lance, pretty good. 5 Ghosts against, so far, 0 High Templars, pretty good.
Scanning for any observers. Frustration, I think, is going to go... Try to do a fight for some weird reason. He hasn't got
there are some High Templar out, my mistake. Did he get Storm? I don't think he... Oh, he does have Storm, so... Frustration's
does.
army is somewhat functional, but it's really quite small.
Storm on the Vikings.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Zoning out those
But
Vikings.
this Thermal Lance.
Ooh,
without
big
Thermal
EMPs
Lance-
there. A few High Templars, most of the Gateway units got EMP'd. And the Colossus
God.
drops so far to those Vikings. It almost doesn't matter they don't have Thermal Lance, they're dying so
Yeah.
quickly. And this should be GG, I think.
This should be good.
Sayak's
yeah.
army is just super strong. He is backing off. I guess he's trying to play it safe. I feel like he can just kill this army at this point.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a couple of storms left. And he's going to go into Archon mode.
No, I think he just wants to regen the energy for storms at this point. But Sayak just has constantly massive bank. I'm surprised he hasn't thrown down a little more production just to give him those bursts when he needs it. He does have 2 extra barracks that need to have add-ons, but Frustration has a long road ahead of him if he wants to climb back into this one.
Yeah, he's getting sensor towers as well. 5 ghosts at a time, so damn.
Yeah, that's a pretty scary production tab.
I think he's noticed. Nah, I saw a. I thought I saw a. What's it called? Chrono on the Box Bay, but not yet.
Nope, still hasn't noticed. Still making Colossus. Making another DT shrine. Good on ya.
Yeah.
And Sayak just decided to go a bit sensor tower crazy now. Just make sure he has map vision over. You know, he's third of the map. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty smart. Pretty smart.
Yeah. I mean, Frustration's still hanging in there. He's still got this base mining well. He's still got a reasonably strong army, so long as he doesn't get all his High Templar EMP'd. And he cleans up this drop quite nicely. This is one of the medevacs, but
he's actually going to go for the 4.
but here, once again, the Moldy
Oh.
Prong.
The army's so far out of position.
Yeah, Frustration sends his whole army to deal with one little drop, and then boom. Sayak's main army comes in and nukes the Nexus and then runs away.
Yeah. All the probes are going to go down.
Still no Thermal Lance.
It's like the talk of the game. No Thermal Lance at all.
Yep.
And he's only got 2 Colossi. This
Oh,
must...
those EMPs are brutal.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Oh,
all the High Templar as well.
uh,
He's just spamming it now.
hmm.
And now Protoss without shields is not so good against, you know, Bio with individual medevacs. Very nicely played by Sayak there.
Yeah,
A
that
complete
was...
school in multi-prong drops.
No. That was extremely well played. And that was only game 1. Wow. Should we tell them they forgot Thermal Lance?
No, don't. Don't. At least not until he's done playing.
True, true.
But Sayak's versus Zerg wasn't impressing me that much. Like, it was decent, but not amazing. But his TVP seems really, really strong.
Yeah, I saw him play against, what was it, NXZ? No, he's not. Yeah, and he just, I don't know, he did this weird style of mech. What was it?
I can't remember now.
Overgrowth. Everyone's favorite map.
Pretty standard.
Yeah. This is probably the Protoss favorite map.
Yeah, I can see that being true. I don't really know much about TVP, I guess.
Yeah, I used to know so much.
But yeah, I guess there's not much dead space for drops,
True.
and it's not too hard for Protoss to get that third. Let's see if Frustration can bring it back.
Yeah, I know. Let's see if he does the same strat or goes for Oracle play.
Whoa. Yeah, I would like to see an Oracle. I think The blink last game it sort of pay for itself. Not really. Like he got a few SCVs here, a few Marauders or Marines there, but
It was just scouted too early.
yeah, it delayed his tick a fair bit. I thought he was going to be in trouble just with the bio counter attack, but he proved me very wrong with those force fields. So I feel like if he doesn't commit to that kind of pressure, then maybe he can just get into a macro game, focus on splitting his army up for drops, and he should be in an okay spot. Or alternatively, maybe he just tries some all in, just says, I don't want to get to the point where I have to deal with drops, I just want to kill you. Might also work.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a close game at the start because Frustration pretty much contained him on 2 base until Ark was actually able to push out.
Yeah, well, I thought Frustration was in even an advantageous position once he had that third up and defended. And it was certainly, I'd say, even, but the drops just killed him, just straight up. So I think that's what he needs to work on. Standard Reaper build coming out from Psyarch. Nothing weird yet. And I'm guessing we'll see the 15 gas from Frustration. There's one.
Yes.
And there's the other.
There's the other. So he might actually go for the same play, but hopefully tries to hide everything a little bit more better, I guess. He is... Ark's going to send out a SCV.
Yep, scouting on 15 is pretty standard. Just make sure the Protoss is not doing anything super crazy super early on. A lot of Terrans just wait for the Reaper to scout, I think, but I think sometimes that's too late to react to certain things. Unless you make blind bunkers and that sort of stuff. Hey, I'm a fan of the blind bunker.
Don't get me wrong, every time I play Terran I just chuck him down for the hell of it. Saves my ass half the time.
But yeah, just 2 probes on each gas, normal stuff, same as last game from both players here. Yeah. This time Psyarch's leaving 2 SCVs on gas compared to the 1 last game. Very slight variant, I guess, but still just a reactor and the CC.
Yeah, and the Nexus.
Yep.
Go down.
And the Mothership Core.
And
the Warp Gate and the Stalker.
Yeah. Just so predicted now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
No Oracle yet. That's a bit sad. I like Oracles.
Oracles are fun to play with.
Yeah.
Especially when you are the Protoss.
Yeah.
And he's going to pop in, pop out.
Yeah, Reaper Scout chooses to play it safe there. I guess that's fair enough, because if he runs in and takes damage from the Mothership Core and a Stalker's about to pop out, he could just die.
So we have a Twilight Council coming out, so it does look like it's going to be the same play.
Yep.
We have 2 SCV.
Could be DT, but I think the 3... Oh, there's a Robo. This could be a DT drop.
But the Reaper gets in again.
Yes. Do you reckon he'll cancel the Twilight? I don't know.
Nah. He's going to let it finish.
Yep.
But Reaper does get killed. So,
and it's a DT
right.
shrine. Yep. So it's going to be DT drops. This is very infuriating to play against, so we'll see how Psyarch deals with it. It's a kind of build where you're like, oh, I know this is coming, I should never lose to it, but unless you're actually good at, splitting your units and making sure you have detection in the right places, sometimes it just kills you anyway.
So he's going to be pushed out with this 1 Stalker. Well, not pushed out, just walking across the map. These 4 Marines against otherwise. He does have 2 Hellions. He actually might be going for a
Hellion
drop in the main.
Yeah.
Drop in the main. And then Hellions.
Yeah.
4 Hellions.
The multi-prong, the Hellions come in the natural and roast all your probes.
Yeah. This is going to be quite interesting because there is no engineering bay yet.
Yeah. He saw... I mean, I assume he clicked on both the Twilight Council and the Robo, and so DT drops should be in the front of his mind, but still no eBay makes me, I guess, question that. does he really know what's going on? He's starting bunkers for Blink. Maybe he didn't click on that robo. Or he thinks it's Blink Observer maybe, but that's a bit weird.
Yeah. The Sword Prism is going across a map. It's going to go very unscouted. DT Shrine is completed.
Still no eBay. So this is going to be, I mean, action in both bases at the same time by the look of it, but Nexus Cannon is pretty good.
2 DTs and an Immortal being done. It's going to run in and the engineering bay is
a lot of
there.
probes going down already. And the engineering bay's on the way, but if he pays attention, he should be able to cancel it with 1 DT.
Oh, but the drop in the main
and
as
he
well.
doesn't get the wall off at the top of the ramp. The Hellions get straight up. The Marines are fighting with the Hellions now. And this is a very formidable Terran army.
It's bad.
Yeah.
DTs are actually
the
going...
bay finished, so he can start a turret and possibly get one finished. Possibly. There's a turret starting in the natural, but there's a DT there already, just cutting up probes. This is a bit of a base race almost. An Immortal comes out and can probably clean up most of this force by itself along with that DT. So Frustration holds, but he's down to 21 probes. Meanwhile, he's cut his opponent down to 20 SCVs. Oh, click on the turret! Click on the turret!
The Stempack's gonna get not
21 kills on that DT.
Holy.
7 on this other one. And it can still get to work in the main on these SCVs.
Killing all the tech structures.
Yeah, I think I'd rather see him just get more workers at this point. But I reckon Frustration's got a pretty sizable lead here with 27 probes to 14 SCVs. Very nice.
Yeah, for sure. This 1 DT is still going chaos, and it is also going get out. That's really annoying. Wow, Phil.
Warp Prism's going back to the main for the next round. And even though the turret is finished, he'll probably still get a few SCV kills before Slayak notices. Unless he has a very keen eye, flipping all over the map looking for blurs.
So he's going to go drop in the main. This turret is up.
1, 2.
So
that's
how many is this?
This DT's on 11 kills now.
And
he gets out alive. Love it.
Wow. So that's what we have going on. We have a forge in the main, sorry. I think it might just be force and push out. Because there is no stem, no upgrades. Oh, as I say, that stem is being researched. Temple Archives.
That's a late stem.
Yeah.
I did not realize
he did have it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The add-on got killed by the DT, didn't it?
Yeah, it got burnt to the ground.
Yep. Although it wasn't a factory at the time. He was just going that sort of bit of a 1-1-1 before going to the bio style.
We do have this one drop.
Frustration's moving out. I think he wants to get aggressive. Yeah, definitely. He's moving Immortals and Sentries across the map. I guess this can probably work.
This can probably actually kill.
Yeah, like
sure.
like the Immortal's just gonna wreck the tank, and then there's like what, a tiny bit of bio. I think he sort of just walks in and kills him. Yeah, maybe an Archon or 2.
Yeah, Archon. Yeah, very smart. Is gateways.
Sayak's got nothing.
Yeah.
If he goes now, yeah, I think this is GG.
Yeah.
Kablamo.
Oh, them force fields.
Yep, them unnecessary force fields.
Oh.
Medevac goes down. There's still 2 Immortals and an Archon.
DT's at the natural cleaner. This should be GG.
Yep. Looks like Frustration's going to pull it back to an ace match. He's taking his time, warping into more units, making sure he's got the full strength of his army, and then it's time to just go smack him in the face again.
Just gotta press 2 buttons and it will be over.
And you know, he's currently spending like 600 gas on upgrades and stuff, but whatever.
Yeah.
Just win at the same time.
The time warp.
He's playing
Why
very
not?
carefully, carding the SCVs and everything. and taking a third base at the same time. He just doesn't want to lose this one in any possible fashion.
Nah, because if he loses this, he's out. But there's no way he's going to lose this game.
Yeah. That mothership core's got to
He's going to get a mothership core.
But the army's coming. Force fields? Nah, don't think so. Bit too slow.
He's actually he's already got storm. So
yeah.
oh wow,
He's
the Nexus, the match.
the-
Oh my
come on,
god.
Just kill him.
Just yeah.
Like,
I've seen this backfire massively once.
I don't think this one's gonna backfire, but it's a bit unnecessary.
Yeah.
Just it's 1A. You do it all the time. Just 1A.
Here we go. He's
Oh, that's storm.
there it is.
There goes the CC, and there's the GG. Psych and frustration, 1-1.
So let's see how the brackets are going also. So being the updates.
Advancements to stage 2 is top 12. What's top 12 exactly? It's so hard to work out what top 12 is on a double within bracket.
I think it's where you have King Kong, Strike, Arc, NXZ, Lobo, Demilove.
Fenner and Law, yep, they're all in. And then I guess
Top
is the
four.
winner of this in? I think the winner of this might be in.
It's
I'm not 100% on the way it works.
neither am I. So pretty much the winner of this is knocked out. And the winner of this goes to play. Oh, Round Mark 1 against yours 2-0. Now he plays Wally. So they're all going.
Alright, I'm excited for this one.
I know we might see some epic cheese. Maybe some proxies. I don't know. I'm surprised we haven't seen much proxies from Frustration.
Yeah, he's been playing somewhat straight up, I guess. Well, not really. Both games has opened with something pretty, I guess, wacky, but we just haven't seen a Stargate out of him yet.
No Stargate whatsoever. But this might be the game for the Ultimate Cheese.
I think this is a pretty good Oracle map.
Yeah, because you got all that fly airspace. It's also good for drops. Multi-prong attack, sorry.
Yep. No proxy 2 gate, so that's unsurprising. So I'm guessing we'll see the same openers again. Both players seem pretty set on what they like to do to begin in this matchup.
Yeah.
I think for Frustration, it's going to be what he decides to do with his gas after that Nexus begins.
Yeah. The DT drop really paid off for him.
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic.
Because that might have been his backup plan if it got scouted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, hang on. Ark's going to go for a CC first.
Oh, he is too. Interesting. Alright, well this doesn't change things too much. It just means he has less scouting information basically because he doesn't get that Reaper.
Yeah.
In terms of economy, you get slightly better economy. But sometimes it can be a little bit harder to defend early pressure, but not really. There's nothing a Protoss can do to kill a CC first, like straight up, except an actual proxy gate, and even then you can hold it sometimes. depending on building placement and so forth.
So
Standard stuff from Frustration, double gas, 2 on each once again.
he's going to send out that 15 SEV. Subnext score goes down. So yeah, everything's just standard.
Yep, 2 racks of SIAC. The decision here is whether you start a 3rd rack or your gas before you start your orbitals. You can make one or the other, not both.
We have this
SCVs coming in, might start on eBay, probably just scouting. He didn't seem to like eBay blocking in his previous games. And there goes the probe to start the Nexus. So
he's
very
getting,
normal
he's
stuff.
getting gas lock.
And it looks like SIAC actually opts to just stay gasless for now and stick on the 2 racks. So he just wants to get those orbitals up ASAP without any delays at all.
Oh, this probe though is going on for a little walkabout.
Aha. Could we have some proxy action? 3
That
probes in each
seems like
gas. It might just be hiding a pylon for later, might just be hiding to scout, but I reckon we might have an oracle.
Yeah, because he does have, I don't know, 2 bonds in space. Yeah, he is actually quite supply blocked now.
There's the 3rd rack for SIAC, and I guess we'll see a double gas very soon. And this, yep, this probe's going to go over here and proxy something. And from the location, I reckon it's almost certainly a Stargate.
Oh yeah, 100% Stargate. So what does the Terran need to do to react? I guess, I don't know, I don't know too much for the Terran point of view at this time.
I mean, he should know that it's a possibility, unless he's scouted something that tells him it isn't. And have 6 Marines in his main mineral line. And depending on timing, he might need a... Like, ideally he wants 6 Marines in each mineral line, because 6 Marines beats an Oracle. But I'm not sure if he actually has 12 in time for the Oracle in this build. I think he barely will have 12 in time. But he needs to know the right timing to move them to those mineral lines.
True. There's the engineering bay.
Yep.
So it should be actually quite set.
Yeah, I don't think he'll have the turret in time for the first Oracle. Unless he just makes it blind. But he comes the 6 Marines back to the main mineral line, and I'm guessing he'll have 6 in the natural pretty soon.
Yeah, so he has, I think, a basic height.
And he scans the main, sees a robo building, but that he should know that robo's pretty late.
Stem is on the way. Not going to be delayed this time.
And the Oracle's about to come out. So this Oracle is rallied to the main, so the opening at the natural isn't gonna, be exploited by frustration here. So this Oracle probably won't get much done. Maybe a couple of SCVs. But
one.
run straight into the Marines there.
Oh!
Get stutter step down. Big mistake by frustration. That's gotta hurt.
Did you lose
I
anything?
think he got 2 SCVs maybe. 1 or 2 SCVs. That's nowhere near enough to pay for an Oracle.
Yeah, he's
So,
going to
pretty
do
bad
enough.
miscontrol there by frustration.
Twilight Council is on the way, and this second Oracle is going to go into the main. Get 1, 2, 3.
Does get 3 SCVs, 4 SCVs I think at the natural there. That's not bad.
Going to go fly into the main again.
Yeah, just checking out what he can get. He'll probably try and kill a couple of SCVs, 1 transferring.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
that was a bit of a mistake there, but he should get this one building the start point. No? Ooh, it's a shame. That's always annoying when they kill the ones making your buildings. But SIAC's just moving out with a bit of marine pressure here. Not sure how much it's going to do.
If it actually does go unnoticed, this might hurt.
Does he have a mothership core? He does, so he should be fine.
This one's Sentry to rule them all.
Yeah, he sees it coming. Nexus cannon should... Whoa, no Nexus cannon? Oh, he tries to trap, but I'm not sure if that was delay was the best idea. His SIAC just sort of stutters forward and goes for the kills. Ooh, not the best way to fire on the probes though. I think it's a few.
Oh,
Probably
and
worth
this
it
one,
though, because you got a sentry and a salad I think as well. It's a few workers.
Yeah, this one Marine's going to go find where the proxy is.
Yep. And I should clean that up reasonably soon. Meanwhile, there's a double drop heading out for Sayak. I'm not sure where he's going to put that, but if you head straight for the natural, the Nexus cannon is kind of still activated there. Might want to hook around the main, which he is.
How was it stay up for? 60 seconds, Jesus. That's how long.
Yeah, it's a while. Sayak clears out the probe of frustration that was trying to take a third. Really nice map vision from here there.
His army is actually going to be out of position for this.
Yep.
He's only going to notice now, is he going...
This drop boosts into the main, and he's going to have a few probe kills, I reckon.
Oh yeah. He might actually delay the Revokes facility. Or actually goes for the Nexus.
Lots of probe kills. Yeah, targeting the Nexus is really going to work in that situation, I think. But look at this. Flies over to third to deny that. Meanwhile, more Marines run into the natural here. And this is just like 5 wounded Marines, but if you stim them and target probes, they do a lot of work.
Yeah,
suddenly he's
so,
up 40 up probes, 48 SCVs to 38 probes. When you add in 3 orbitals on top of that, that's a big income lead. Sark's just going to be on top of a massive army now.
Yeah, he's got the Viking. He's got a third CC, flies that over to the third. Yeah, alright, so as the first Colossus coming out, will he make a thermal lance this game?
That's a very good question. Frustration does catch this drop over here with his Blinkstormers, so that's a reasonably good trade for him. But he's still considerably behind, I'd say, from that economic loss. And he hasn't even tried to retake his third yet.
Yeah, +1's going to be finishing for frustration. Well, straight into +2, okay. Ark's going to be pushing out while taking his third.
Yep, just securing that third base. He hasn't started a turret there yet, so that Oracle could just fly in and kill all the workers if he's not careful. But he's got an attack moving out. There is still no thermal lance started. I'm not sure if Frustration just doesn't like it or something. It may actually be intentional, I don't know. For now, he can't afford it.
Oh, but we do have this Oracle.
Yeah, and
coming
it's
to
doing
third.
good work. Sark boosts over a medevac full of Marines to stop it. That's a nice little bit of micro there. But he does lose a few more workers.
Oh, he's actually going to get a snipe on this third Nexus.
Yep. I think he's going to kill it before Frustration can even get there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Auto cancel.
Yep.
Just
And
walks
he's
out.
got to be feeling great now. Like, denying your opponent's third while yours is mining. Really good feeling.
Yeah. Best feeling.
And yeah, he's just going home. He's probably going to deal with his Stargate on the way back, maybe. And Frustration's sort of walking around the corner of the map. I guess he's hunting for drops. Not really sure. But he is retaking that third once again.
Oh, holy shit, there it is. Pardon the language. Thermal Lance.
Wow. He does know it exists. Very good
So he has a
Frustration.
Templar Archives coming down as well. But
Yep.
it's 150 to 111 supply.
Yeah, like Frustration is spending all this money
Yeah.
on tech at the same time, and meanwhile his army size is pretty tiny. I feel like Sayak could just like pull his SCVs and win the game immediately, but he doesn't necessarily know that.
Kills.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice Oracle. 17 kills is I think about average, right?
I think so, yeah.
When I'm playing Terran, it
Fair
seems
enough.
like it anyway. So a few more gates coming online for Frustration, and he really needs to use these like as soon as possible to get his army size up. Or this Bio Viking force is just going to smash his face in. It's only got 2 Colossus. Thermal Lance should be done for the fight, but it's still a good 30 seconds away at the moment. If Sayak just stims and goes, I think it's pretty tough for Frustration to hold this.
Yeah. Storm's not even finished yet.
Yeah, oh, Hallucinate
He makes-
Colossus. I love it.
Ooh, that's not bad.
It's a cute trick.
Yeah, very cute. And
kept it in the front as well.
go.
Or at least somewhat.
He's actually picking off the fake ones.
Yep, see? He's actually only shot the fake one so far, so they've been very, very Cost-effective
Useful.
hallucination so far.
So Storm's about to finish. It should be pretty safe for the time being. But oh wow, actually, the army supply says different.
Yeah. I think he's getting safer though. He's stabilizing. Like once the armies get up this big and you've got Storm available, you don't care that much about being 30 supply down as a Protoss. Like I think the time where Syac could just like smash him in the face and win is passing. Like it's gonna have to be a bit more nuanced than that now. Now that Storm is available. And Thermal Lance, amazingly.
So we have personal cloak coming out, and there's observers still going unnoticed.
Yep. Doesn't look like Syac scans a lot from observers. Both players trying to keep hold of map vision here. And personal cloaking is on the way. Frustration's taking the fourth. I think this is pretty good timing. As his main's about to mine out, just get that fourth base up to replace it. Didn't try and get out there way too early. Like if he'd done this 2 minutes ago, that army would have just crushed it. Now he can maybe defend it. It could still be pretty difficult though with this many ghosts around. It's going to be dependent very much on micro. What's the upgrade situation like? We've got 1-2 for the Terran, with no more bio upgrades on the way actually. Whereas, well actually, it's also 1-2 for the Protoss, so upgrades are pretty similar at this point.
Yeah, he's going to be going.
And once again we've got this multi-prong. This small force comes into the fourth, and let's see, does the entire army of Frustration come over once again? No, he noticed this army here this time.
Yeah, this fourth is going to get cancelled.
But yeah, he didn't send anything to the fourth, so that base gets denied.
He's going to have to split up his army. He's just going to keep killing all these probes.
Yep, drops a little bit in the main.
Oh wow. Storms on the
Ooh, big storms on the Vikings. Just needs a couple more of those Vikings. They're all going to melt. Wow, all the Vikings die, and suddenly these Colossus are pretty much unopposed.
Not the best idea to run up.
The bio over the right hand side is still doing damage and killing units, and the bio in the main too, so despite not the best main fight there, Syac still gets good damage done with the drops. And this drop is still going at the third, killing more and more probes.
It's probably going to get picked up into the main actually.
Yep.
I don't know if it's the best idea.
Syac's micro is slipping a little, could be spending that money, but
Plus 3 weapons.
And Frustration is just begging for money at this point. He's down to 48 probes, his main's mined out, he doesn't have a fourth base ready.
He's going to be taking this little
But this is a good fight for him. This is nowhere near Syac's whole army, he needs to get out of there quickly, and he does.
Oh, they're actually... Oh well, he just pumps out a lot of units.
I think they're pretty evenly... Yeah, and they're still pretty much even on army supply. That's... And upgrades as well, actually.
Yeah.
Slightly heavy Protoss even. It's just the lack of a fourth base for the Protoss is going to start hurting him very soon. And he has very little bank.
So this force does get scanned actually. Very well.
Yep.
So he knows he's going to be wanting to attack. Oh, these Vikings, they're getting some free shots off on losses and wonders for.
EMPs are going to be the big difference maker here. And,
oh my god.
No EMPs on the High Templar yet, just on the Stalkers and Zealots. But that's still a very scary Terran army, and yeah, Frustration doesn't want to try it right now. Still no fourth base though. And he's just trickling in the minerals at this point. And yeah, I think Frustration thought he needed to go all in and attack there, but now he's realised that not even that's going to work. And he's in a lot of trouble, I feel.
Yeah.
But playing defensively is the thing to do. And Syac gets a little bit over aggressive again. It couldn't go bad for him. But
oh my god,
nice EMPs, beautiful EMPs on almost every High Templar except 1, 2. The Vikings
No,
killed the Colossus.
oh, that's storms.
Those are good storms. That
Ooh,
might be what frustration
yes.
needed. This army is suddenly all red. And more Vikings going down, I think. Yep, 1, 2. It's going to be 3, and yeah, these Zealots just tear into the Marauders once they're down the red. So suddenly, supply's looking fairly even again. The only difference is this bank and this income for Psyarch. So, yeah, frustration's sort of hanging on and maybe feels like he's still in the game, but he's still in a lot of trouble unless he gets another base up very soon.
Jeez. Oh, he is trying to get back the 4th, but his natural's nearly mined out. His main's pretty much dead. He's only got the 3rd. If he loses his 3rd, it's game.
Yep. Now he's trying to take that 4th again. We'll see how well that goes for him. Meanwhile, Psyarch is going for a triple drop into the main on natural, while moving the rest of his army over to the right-hand side of the map. And
Yeah.
I see no reason why not to. Multi-prong's been working great for him so far, so just keep on doing it.
Yeah, that's how he won game number 1.
Yep. Very strongly.
And yeah, there's no forces whatsoever.
Finally disables that Stargate. Took a while. And here comes the drop into the main. Meanwhile, Frustration's army is all over here to deal with the main part of Psyarch's army, and he realizes that and just starts fleeing. Oh, it looks like he's heading back up. He doesn't want to take this fight here. This is bad.
He hasn't even got much, of course, so he can't defend in. Well,
But yes, he's doing massive damage in the main of Frustration, but there are DTs. He needs to realize that and scan, or he's going to lose that, and he does scan. But he's taking this main fight. Not the best force fields, they end up choking the Zealots a lot. But Frustration's army at the front here is pretty huge. So a lot of Psyarch's supply is tied up over here in Frustration's main.
A couple more DTs get whopped in at the main. Clean up pretty quickly. He's losing all of his gateways. He's only got six gateways left.
Yeah, pretty massive infrastructure damage there. More DTs warp in. Probably see another scan.
Oh, the storms.
Oh, big
But the
EMPs
EMP
on
on
the
the
high
storm.
tempo. Huge deal there.
And the
But
planetary
I think he.
pushes also help.
Oh no, that's the worst feeling in the world when you're focusing a PF and have to pull out. Oh, that hurts. And that might be the end of Frustration. He still hasn't seen another drop in his main.
Is that an Artos Phalancy in his main?
Yeah, Frustration's pretty good at Artosis Pylons.
He's also going to lose his Temple Archives. And he's on the X score. And Artos Pylon. There it is.
And wow,
He
finally
gets
picks up and leaves.
Jesus.
Meanwhile, Psyarch sort of banking 3,000 minerals and gas, not even making anything. There we go.
He's also going to drop in the 3rd. He's going to get out.
Run. Yeah, he's fine. And then he can kill this Nexus. That's pretty brutal. He's gonna get it. Just target fire and he gets it. Easy peasy.
Looks up. Ah, jeez.
And he's even willing to take the fight despite doing all that economic damage just now. Nah, I think he realizes the error of that way.
So he's now taken off. So he's actually been denied.
Yep.
For the Dark Templar.
Which is nice for Frustration, but it's still, you know, that's keeping him one base behind instead of 2 bases behind.
Fair.
It's not going to win the game. And the 3rd of Frustration is starting to slowly dry up here, down to 500 minerals per patch.
Yeah.
It's pretty dicey.
Yeah, the CT comes in again.
Yeah, and he's trying things, but I don't know what he can do that's got a realistic chance of working here.
Yeah, he gets +3 attack actually. Yeah, if Arc actually just attacks now, splits well, it should be game.
Yep. But I think he realizes that the longer the game goes on, the better it gets for him, given that he's ahead on Econ, so he's decided not to attack.
Yeah, that's true.
Which, it's, you know, the safer play, even if not entirely necessary.
This
So
drop
he's just going
is
to keep
gonna
dropping with tiny little squads.
Here we go. He's going to move out. Probably Caesar Force absolutely out of
Yep.
position.
And just going to head straight into the natural. Clean up some more infrastructure.
Yeah, his army's
And
absolutely
Frustration's
everywhere.
heading in the absolute wrong direction, has no idea this is going on. Only now does he know.
Oh, it is a motion, cool. Yeah. Yeah. This should be game.
Yeah. He's almost doubling his opponent's supply now.
Yeah.
Very well played by Sayak.
Oh yeah, he's just
Quite
proven.
strong Terran vs Protoss.
Here we
Oh,
go.
look at this. Now he's up the ramp.
Yeah.
Protoss has to attack up a choke into those EMPs.
Storms are arriving.
Oh, that's a good storm.
Ooh, to the storm,
But
yep.
there's like a couple more storms, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
If he drops all
Yeah.
these Vikings.
Nice splitting by Sayak there against those later storms. And this should be the game.
Yeah, this should be the game. He's also
Kaboom,
dropping
GG.
at
And Sayak
GG,
takes it
well
2-1
played.
over frustration. Nicely played by the Japanese player. So I think that means Sayak qualifies.
I think so.
I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think that's right.
Where was he? Here it is. So let's have a look at the lower bracket. So we have Rolomuck and Wally still going. Ferner beat Vivid 2-1. Game messages like that.
Is Fenner versus Bias Ravana started yet? Doesn't look like it.
I'm not too sure.
Match history. Oh, less than a minute ago. That was against Vivid. Okay, so Fenner just finished beating Vivid.
Ah, okay, cool. Guess I'll jump on that. While you do that, so I'm just gonna go get a quick drink.
Yeah, sure. We'll take a couple of minute break.